Hey, champions. What's up? It's Kurt Tucker, and I am so super pumped to bring this quick message to you today. Train to win in 10. Your motivational and Monday mindset teaching, where every single week on Monday morning, I'm going to bring you a quick message to just help you do exactly what I just said. Take your mindset to the next level. Be motivated towards life. I don't really believe that you can be motivated by somebody. That will last for a short period of time, but I certainly do believe we can be motivated from within. So I want to encourage you to tune in. I'm going to go live every Monday at 9 o'clock. I know for many of you that watch this message, you're going to watch this on a recording somewhere on my social media. You're going to watch it on YouTube, but it doesn't matter where you watch it at. What really matters is that you watch it, that you make it a regular, pattern, a weekly discipline of tuning in and taking a quick, tiny bit of message and applying it to your life. I love what my pastor Andy says is that, when we can take information and we can then provide application, we can get transformation. So see, we already got balloons going up. Let me know where you're tuning in from. By the way, if you watch this on a replay, where you're watching this from. And and also I want to encourage you, if you watch this, comment something that maybe you would like to have a question answered, because I want this to be interactive as this grows Monday at 9 o'clock. So let me know who's tuning in, because sometimes it's hard to see, who's actually tuning in, who comes on, who comes off. And so anyhow, I want to talk to you about why train to win in 10. Why did I call it train to win in 10? Why am I so passionate about that concept? And what this is going to be about as we progress week by week. It's really about this, is that I truly believe that our daily disciplines create everyday victory. Our daily disciplines create our everyday victory. Good morning, Mark. And what I have found and what I have learned over the years is that it's the little things that equal the big difference. It's the little things that we do or we don't do on a daily basis that ultimately give us the life, the marriage, the business that we want. And so many times I like to just start out by saying, what is it that you can do for 10 minutes a day? That if you just did that one thing for 10 minutes a day could be an absolute game changer. So I want you to think for a second. What are some things that you spend 10 minutes a day on doing? All right? Because I tell you what, the habit and the ritual of 10 minutes can be a game changer, right? So if you understand that concept, let me know. So I want you to think about this. What does your first 10 minutes when you wake up in the morning look like? Let's just start there. What we're going to talk about week by week by week is different things that you can do 10 minutes a day that can take your life to the next level. Okay. We're going to talk about things like your morning routine, prayer, devotion, journaling, meditation, visualization, gratitude, your I am statements. We're going to talk about reading 10 pages from a book a day. We're going to talk about praying with your spouse. We're going to talk about working out. We're going to talk about nutrition. We're going to talk about business and how do we make more money. I'm going to talk about all those different things, and I'm going to unpack a lot of different subjects in a 10-minute increment each week. Because here's my goal for you, friend, is that we can take these little things and we can begin to master them week by week by week. It's what I like to call habit stacking, where we can take little disciplines that make us better and we can replace the ones, that don't serve us. I remember years ago, there were so many disciplines that just didn't serve me, that weren't helping me be better, whether it was negative mindsets, lack of self-confidence, drugs, alcohol, just laziness, procrastination, overwhelm, lack of self-control, no morning routine, not really taking care of my mind, my body, my spirit, all those different things. And as I begin to start creating some daily disciplines in my life, I begin to start seeing my life go to the next level. And that is what I want for you. See, I firmly believe in this one statement is that, when you get around, people that are going to hold you accountable, that are going to encourage you, that they're going to say, hey, I don't really care where the past, I don't care what you've been doing. I don't care where you're at, right now. All I really want to focus on is where we're going. And you get around some like-minded people that are going in the same direction. That's what Champion Builders Brotherhood is all about, by the way, is it's just like-minded people going next level. We have that same culture in my church at Victory Church, which is why I love being there so much, because we've got men that want to grow, that want to become better. And so each week we're going to focus 10 minutes on one particular skill set that I believe can help you go next level. So today, here's what I want to focus on and I want to ask you about, and I want you to chew on this week, is what does the first 10 minutes of your day look like? Do you wake up to an alarm and hit snooze 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times, right? Do you wake up and immediately begin to start thinking about all the things that you have to do that day, and an immediate overwhelm begins to start setting in? Do you wake up and immediately start to think about the financial pressure that you have, or all the different things in your job that you have to do? So if we're thinking about 10 minutes a day that can absolutely change your life, and once again, we're going to talk a lot about a lot of different things. I'm going to chunk down little things that I have found that have worked for me, that I believe I'm going to be able to help you begin to start implementing into your life. Once again, things like, how do I, do the cold therapy? How do I set better goals? How do I take more action in my business? How do I take my intimacy level in my marriage to the next level? How do I get in the best shape of my life in literally 10 minutes a day? Is that possible? 100% it's possible, okay? So, but I just want you to think about today, what does the first 10 minutes of my day look like? See, friends, I want to share with you the first 10 minutes of my day. And I hope that you'll take some of these first 10 minutes of my day and implement them into your life, because I know that they will be a game changer for you. See, upon rising, as soon as that alarm goes off at 5:30, I immediately get grateful. Before I even really open my eyes, okay, I immediately go into a gratitude, just giving God thanks for the day. See, I believe, friends, that every day is a gift. That is just a mantra of mine. That is just something that I believe. I am so excited, like a kid in 2nd grade going on a field trip. Do you remember those days, friend, when you got to go on a field trip? So every day is a gift. Every day is an opportunity, okay, to live this life I like to look at as an adventure, as a gift. And so I'm immediately in gratitude. And then after gratitude, of giving God thanks for the day, I just immediately begin to pray for myself, that God would lead me with wisdom that day. I pray for my wife for direction and protection and correction, and my kids. And I just think about 1 or 2 things that I'm excited about that day. And that's within the first couple minutes of waking. Then I immediately go into the bathroom. And you've heard me say this multiple times. I look at the mirror, I put my hand on my heart, and I say, good morning, Kurt Tucker. I love you. You're a champion. And I do that for one reason. And I mentioned this at the men's conference that I spoke at this weekend, is because I so believe that we need to learn to love ourselves, friends. That when you can begin to start creating a positive self-image, a new identity about yourself, because for the longest time, friends, I struggle with that because I had so much guilt and I had so much shame and I had so much in my mindset about what I wasn't because of all the things that I had done with all the dysfunction in my life, that I needed to begin to start creating a new identity. And I needed to start looking at the man in the mirror and just saying, I love you and I'm proud of you, and speaking affirmations over myself. And then after I do that, I get in a cold shower. And we're going to talk more about a cold shower and some other stuff that I do. So I just want you to think about this week. How can you change the first 10 minutes? Because I truly believe that if you train to win in 10, if you begin to start looking at 10-minute increments in your life and what shifts can I make, And that's what this Train to 10 and Win is going to be all about, is how can we replace the negatives in our life, the 10 minutes that we're doing that aren't serving us, and instead we can take the 10 minutes in little things and we can begin to start adding disciplines that are going to help take our life to the next level. So if you're tuning in here late, go back and watch the beginning, but I want you to begin to start thinking this week, what does the first 10 minutes of my life look like? And I want to encourage you to take those first 10 minutes of your day and set yourself up to win the day, to win the week, my friends. This is why I'm doing this on Monday, is to get you ready to win the day and to win the week. And it's going to start every single day, those first 10 minutes, where if you will get grateful, if you will begin to love yourself, if you will begin to start speaking the things that you want and saying, let's go, I know that things can happen. So, hey, listen, every Monday, tune in right here, 9 o'clock Eastern, where I'm going to go live and I'm going to break down one 10-minute practice at a time that I know that if you begin to implement these things, friends, your life is going to go next level. You're going to begin to create what I like to call the champion life, a life of abundance, a life of freedom, and a life of victory, where you, yes, you, in every single area of your life are going to be winning. All right. I love you guys. Have an incredible week, and I'll talk to you later. See you.